Welcome back. I'm excited to kick off Season 2 of 60 Second Catholic. We took extra time to upgrade a few things, read viewer suggestions and questions, and gave Deacon Greg some needed time off. Season 2 is about your questions. The same rules apply. 60 seconds are still on the clock. But I might give Deacon some leeway on the first episode. My name is Allison Saunders, and I will be your host. Deacon, are you ready? Here is your question from Megan in Manchester, Iowa. Wait, there are 2 different deacons? I thought there was only one type of deacon. What are the 2 types of deacons? You got 60 seconds on the clock.
Now I get this question all the time. What's the difference between a transitional deacon and a permanent deacon anyway? Aren't they all the same thing? It's a good question. Now, the church's understanding of deacons comes from Scripture. It tells us that St. Stephen was the first deacon ever ordained in the Catholic Church. The Church also tells us that St. Stephen was chosen because of his great reputation and his acts and heart for the service of the Church. So that means that when St. Stephen was ordained, he was ordained to serve not just the poor, but the widows. All these individuals that the apostles wanted to get to, but just couldn't reach with their own 2 hands. They didn't have the time to heal and touch everybody. So they sent the deacons out ahead of them in order to act in service. Now there are some individuals who are ordained for permanent diaconate. Permanent diaconate meaning that they will be deacons for the rest of their lives. And there are other individuals who are studying for the priesthood, like myself, who are ordained transitional deacons. So they can learn those acts of service, expand their heart, and then take those skills that they learned as deacons and continue to serve as priests. It's a beautiful gift of the church, and I'm just happy to be here.
We are glad to have you. Well, that's all the time we have today. Tune in next time for the next episode of 60 Second Catholic.